University investigation underway. Massive protest breaks out in the university campus over the alleged video leak. Students question inaction. Girl allegedly accused of leaking the videos arrested. Another person linked to the case arrested from Himachal, but stalemate continues. CBI team in action in Goa in the Sonali Phogat death case. Republic reports live from Goa. Actor Jacqueline Fernandez asked to appear before Economic Offences Wing on Monday in conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar case. Also, big Darul Uloom meeting over Yogi's Madrasa survey. Top clerics back UP government's move. Ladies and gentlemen, as Chandigarh University students continue to protest over the alleged videos leak of girls hostelers by another girl student, all efforts by the university officials to defuse the situation have gone in vain. The students demand immediate action, refusing to comply with the proposal to form a 10-member student panel to talk to the management. As the statement continues, Republic reports live from the campus. Take a look at this report and then we go across to our reporter to get you the latest and also then getting our guests on the burning question.
Chandigarh University incident is taking the turns in a development manner, and now the protest is happening. A march has been rolled out by the girls inside the Chandigarh University, and in fact they are demanding the justice.
A massive protest broke out at the Chandigarh University campus in Mohali after a girl allegedly leaked private videos of her hostel mates online. Earlier on Sunday, the police arrested the accused student who allegedly recorded private videos of hostel girls and sent them to a boy in Shimla. The boy is said to have circulated the videos on social media. While a case has been registered against the accused girl under sections 354 of the IPC and IT Act at the Garuwan police post, and an investigation has been launched into the matter. The university administration and the police denied that more than 60 videos of hostelers were released, claiming that the accused girl student had shared her private video.
सोशल मीडिया पे भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिपोर्ट हुआ कि कुछ लोगों ने कुछ बच्चों ने जो है सुसाइड करने की कोशिश की और कुछ शायद ये भी रिपोर्ट हुआ कि किसी की डेथ हुई है। तो ये सरासर गलत है। सुसाइड ना तो किसी ने अटेम्प्ट किया है, ना कोई डेथ हुई है। इसके बारे में मैं बिल्कुल क्लियर करना चाहूँगा। सबसे पहला जो इशू है वो ये था।
The National Commission for Women has taken cognizance of the incident. According to the statement by the NCW chairperson Rekha Sharma, a letter has been written to the Director General of Police of Punjab to immediately file an FIR against the culprits and to deal with the matter strictly and without any laxity. The police says the accused is a first-year MBA student. Denying rumours of affected students committing suicide, the Chandigarh University clarified that the girls had only collapsed and no suicide attempts were made.
ये बात स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूँ कि चंडीगढ़ विश्वविद्यालय के किसी भी विद्यार्थी ने ऐसी कोई घटना नहीं हुई, ना उन्होंने ऐसा कोई कोशिश भी की है। सोशल मीडिया पे कहा जा रहा है कि 60 बच्चों की MMS बनाई गई है और वो भेजी गई है किसी को। तो इसके बारे में जो प्रिलिमिनरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी की अपनी टीम ने की है और उस बच्चे का जिस पे इल्ज़ाम लगाया जा रहा है और उसका जो मोबाइल है उसको चेक किया गया है, तो ये पाया गया है कि उस लड़की ने अपनी ही कुछ फ़ोटो और कोई वीडियो जो है अपने किसी बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ शेयर की है। इसके अलावा उसके मोबाइल फ़ोन से और कोई किसी प्रकार का जो मटेरियल है वो नहीं मिला है।
The university management also tried to appeal for calm with the agitating students. While questions are being raised and politics is heating up over the issue, Aam Aadmi Party leaders assured that the Bhagwant Mann government will take strict action on the matter.
देखिए, बिल्कुल कानून अपना काम करेगा। हम लोगों को भी सतर्क रहना चाहिए। हम सिर्फ ये सरकारी तौर पे ऊपर काम नहीं हो सकता। आपको जहां आपने रहना है वहां कोई ऐसा घटना ना हो, उसके लिए कोई कैमरा ना लगाया हो, तो हमें भी चौकन्ने रहना पड़ेगा। तो अगर कानून में अगर है तो वो आदमियों को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा।
The Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister too assured strict action on the accused.
जानकारी मिली उसके मुताबिक ये मालूम पड़ा कि हिमाचल प्रदेश से संबंधित वो लड़का है जिसने उसको वायरल किया है। उसके खिलाफ कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे और पूरी हम पंजाब सरकार को उसमें पूरा कोऑपरेशन देंगे निश्चित रूप से, क्योंकि गलत काम किया है तो सजा मिलनी चाहिए।
And even as the university has declared a 2-day holiday in view of the massive protests, the students continue to demand immediate action.
The students are continuously demanding and alleging that yesterday night the 2 girls have committed the suicide, and police and the Chandigarh University administration, they are just not revealing the fact that the 2 girls have died during the suicide, and in fact they are also alleging certain other demands regarding the safety and the security of the girl students in the hostel as well.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Joining us on the burning question tonight is Brinda Adige, Dr. Vikram Singh, Dr. Piyush Joshi and Manasvi Thapar. Before I go to all our guests, let me quickly bring in my colleague Amandeep to get us a quick recap of all that we know so far. The matter still remains extremely sensitive, Amandeep, but I just want you to quickly recap for all our viewers who are tuning in right now as to what really went wrong over the last few hours. What is it the students are demanding? And finally, the assurances that have been given by the university administration to the students. A quick recap from you, Amandeep, before I go across to my guests.
Situation is still very much similar on the ground, and in fact one after another the demands has been raised by the protesting students before the administration, and even there is no negotiable point here during the protest. And in fact you can see the visuals that similar situation since 4 p.m. and even at more than 4 hours, almost 5 hours, more than 5 hours have been passed, and the situation is very much similar. You can see the number of the students are still sitting on the roads outside the DSW office with their demands. No demand has been, the demands that has been accepted, the students are completely denying that, and even they are asking to reveal the names whose videos has been recorded by the accused girl, and in fact why the police is hampering the investigation and why is not disclosing the death of 2 girls who have been committed suicide last night. And in fact the administration is also ensuring the girls that they are allowed to come out till 9:30. There should be no restrictions on the girls who are staying in the hostels, and even they are still, after so many offers, after so many advices, suggestions to the students, they are not able to diffuse the situation. The students are still very adamant, and they have so many faces with so many demands. They are not, administration is not able to cope up with each and every face and demand, just because every single student has its own query, and even they are trying to diffuse the situation. Again, DSW is addressing the students, and he came up with some new suggestions to the students, so at least the protest should be over from the situation, and later the issues will be resolved as well. And in fact they have also ensured that till tomorrow morning the police investigation will be completed, and all the accused will be behind the bars, and the entire nexus will be exposed by the police as well. But still, after listening this also, the protesters and the students are not de-escalating the situation. They are not diffusing, they are not dispersing from this very much protesting spot, and even the situation is turning to be very sensitive, just because the time has crossed the 9 o'clock, and even every single second is now the worrisome situation for the administration as well as the police, just because it is the time that the students are sitting here for a couple of hours, but they are not even to de-escalate from this very much point. And if in fact the visuals are very much telling, since yesterday morning till now, the different type of protest with the different demands, certain kind of demands has been raised by the students, and DSW is trying to now address the students. There is no such one face. Shavan, the point is that there is no such one student leader who can come forward and raise common demands before the administration and resolve the issue. Every single student is raising his or her own demand, and that is turning to be the point of confliction between the university administration and the protesting students. Yes, Shavan.
Well, thank you very much, Amandeep, for getting us the latest report. Perhaps we'll stay with these latest visuals that we're getting in, as the situation still remains quite tense, at least on the ground. A story that we'll be tracking very closely. I'll request you to stay on, Amandeep. Let me also get in a quick comment from all our guests who are joining us on this broadcast while we stay with those images that we're getting in from Chandigarh University. Starting with you, Brinda Adige, what you're essentially looking at right now, it could be a cocktail of complete disaster. If the situation is not controlled right at the beginning, what we are witnessing right now, could lead to a bigger catastrophe. What's your take on this?
Absolutely right. The college has not handled the situation in a professional manner. Trying to cover up when the complaint came was their first disaster and their blunder. There was no need for them to cover it up. If girls have come and complained, and that there is a virtual trail, because you have proof over there, the warden and the management should have immediately said that they will look into this matter, give a police complaint, and get the people who are the perpetrators to be booked. Instead, they tried to cover it up, and then you had the SSP saying that it is just a rumor, it is only between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, whatever it may be. Those sensitive pictures have got into public domain, and that is a crime, and they should have addressed it accordingly, rather than going around talking about, it's only boyfriend, girlfriend, it is not so many cases. All of that is there. So students won't be out there protesting. And it is now absolutely impossible for the management to do damage control when the students do not have confidence in the police as well as in the management to do the right thing, because from the beginning they have been lying, and the state has also been in connivance with the management, which is unacceptable. The police should be the persons whom the students should have believed in and had confidence, but now there is no confidence in the state police also. So what is it that they are going to do? How are they going to assure the students that their safety, their security, their privacy, their dignity will be upheld and safeguarded? They have no face. They are in no position to assure the students all of this. And that is where the management and the state government has to look into the matter and say how they want to resolve it.
Maraswi, as Brinda Adige was also pointing out, and perhaps there is merit to her argument. If you really take a look at a close watch at some of the remarks that were made by senior police officials, there was a bit of a confrontation and arrogance to every statement that was attached to some of the top police officials who were there at the spot, when essentially people were again and again questioning, because there were several allegations that were leveled. While obviously in a situation like this, rumor mongering always takes place, but when questions were being raised that there could be over 60 such videos, we do not know the veracity of this claim, but the kind of responses that came in showed lack of empathy even from the police.
Shravan, allow me uninterrupted time the way you have allowed Brinda to speak. There are 60 plus videos, or there are less than 60 videos, or there's one video, we don't know as of now. It's a matter of investigation. Already, I would have been questioning the government if the government would not have filed any FIR. Right now, the FIR is filed, the accused is behind the bar, and investigation will start very soon, and we'll see the results already. Already, we are seeing the result. What the political parties or political people are fueling into that matter is something which the politics will take care of it. But We should trust the law and order of the state. We should trust the police officers. We should trust the investigation, and investigation will be out, and the accused will be booked, and the accused will be punished. We should not be worried about that. The most important question is, who are the people who are actually fueling politics out of it, who are actually trying to discredit the government, who are actually trying to discredit the police officers. This should not have been the way. Obviously, the agitation is right. The students are right in their calls when they are dissatisfied. They have all the right to be dissatisfied. But who are the final authorities who are going to investigate? It is the police who is going to investigate. So let us give the police the chance to investigate, and let us see what the investigation actually comes out with. Is it a one video? Is it a video sent by the girlfriend to the boyfriend? Is it a video which she recorded for other female, or is it 60+ video? Whatever it is, let there be proper fair investigation, and it should not be a Twitter investigation. It's a very sensitive, very serious issue. It's about life and death of those females who have been studying there or not. But let's not make it a political issue. Let us trust the investigation authorities. Let us give a chance to the government to come out and give a fair charge sheet, give an understanding to the people, and they have all the rights to question them. I stand with them while they're questioning. But I also want to say that let us give them some time to investigate, and let us wait what the investigation is actually going to come out with. And let's not create a Twitter investigation. We know how Twitter investigation and these social media influencers have actually made sure that investigations don't work out. Be it in SSR case, these were the same people who came out with an understanding, with a judgment, with an order that there was a murder, there was a suicide, but nothing of that sort have come out till date. So let the investigation, which is going to take its own time, be completed in fair and proper manner. That's my only request. We all want the truth to be out, but we want a fair investigation and not a pressurized investigation by some political agencies, by some political people who want to discredit the government, who want to take and make out a brownie point out of this. This should not be how the investigation should function.
Let me also quickly break it right out. Dr. Vikram Singh, who perhaps could respond to Manasvi Thapar. No one, I don't think so, anyone today is jumping to any sort of conclusion. I perhaps would like to disagree on what Manasvi is essentially trying to indicate, Dr. Vikram Singh. I think so, in a very restrained manner, even the media has been reporting, sticking to the facts of the situation. But one cannot help but raise certain questions with regards to the way the situation was handled. Do you believe, Dr. Vikram Singh, that this could have been handled much better? Because if it was handled much better, today you would not have seen the kind of visuals you're seeing right now.
Shravan, good evening. I totally share the anguish and the concern of Ms. Brinda and Manasviji. And you're very right. There's always a best way of doing everything. Yes, this is too sensitive a matter for politics to intervene and come into it. But yes, somebody has been caught on the wrong foot. You should first of all choose your words very carefully when handling such sensitive issues. Firstly, everybody, why should you be on the defensive and start discounting and distrusting the complainant? These cases are such where you treat the complainant with absolute dignity and take the complainant on face value and presume that the complaint is true and then come down like a ton of bricks on the accused. Again, I would say choose your words carefully. Don't contradict the complainant. Don't say that this could not have happened. And then there are pearls of wisdom from the Women Council President, there are pearls of wisdom from Minister who said you should have been more careful in respect of how you could have been photographed. This is the time to sympathize, words of comfort, words of empathy, not to confirm and contradict and give this kind of knee-jerk advice. This was totally misplaced. And perhaps this all snowballed into the act that a word of consolation, a soft corner for investigation. And again, I would say, Shravanji, that I would say that the investigation would have been much better, that it had put in the fast-forward mode, and action under the Indecent Representation of Women's Act should also be incorporated. Till now, only 354C of the IPC and the IT Act have been invoked. Why not Indecent Representation of Women's Act, which also punishes illegal photography and videography of women and students? Of course, our security needs to be revamped. Our investigation has to be upgraded. But I wish people would not have spoken out of turn. That would include police officers, presidents of the Women's Commission and others. This is a matter, compassion, and also empathy, and given assurance, blanket assurance, whoever is remotely connected with this nefarious activity will regret for a lifetime. Such action will be taken, which will be exemplary and would be something that people will even be scared in the lifetime, even to commit or look towards women and girls in this manner. Shravan, this is something very sensitive, and I would again appeal to the police and those in authority to have words that give comfort, solace, and also empathy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vikram Singh, for putting this into perspective. Let me also bring in Dr. Piyush Joshi, who's joining us on this broadcast. Dr. Joshi, as far as the administration is concerned, let's now talk about how the administration has responded so far. Not just the Chandigarh University administration, but I'm also talking about the political dispensation. We are given to understand that the government has essentially indicated that a high-level inquiry would be carried out. A proper investigation would be done. But again, it boils down to the same old thing, that when you're talking about the element of rumor mongering, and in a situation like this, there is a high possibility of hyperbole. And some also indicating right now that perhaps some of them are reacting to a deliberate, mischievous attempt to rumor monger and perhaps flame up the passion among the students. I want you to also respond in terms of how the administration has fared so far.
When I heard of this incident, there are some very old lines from a poem of Rashtrakavi Maithili Sharan Gupta that I was reminded of. हम कौन थे, क्या हो गए हैं और क्या होंगे अभी. So it's a serious case of moral distortion that we are facing. I think as the respected DG Saab has said already, we must all choose our words very carefully, particularly those who are in position of power. They have to deal with this issue very, very seriously, very, very methodically, and very, very meticulously. I'm sure I have full faith in the Chief Minister of Punjab. I'm sure he'll go to the bottom of the issue. If it's not my place to advise him, but it would really help if he can sit down with students himself, reassure them that the strictest possible action will be taken, and the accused is not going to go unpunished. That's how you diffuse the situation. It is the litmus test for Punjab government. I am a supporter of Aam Aadmi Party policies, health and education in particular. We have always said that Delhi is a quasi-state and the law and order is not in our hands. We have Punjab. The law and order is in our hands. It's our time to perform. It's the part of job description of the Home Minister, and it's a part of job description of the Punjab Chief Minister to get to the bottom of it, to deal with these students, to diffuse the situation, to talk to them, to not only talk to them as their leader or as the Chief Minister of State, but to talk to them as their elder. And I'm sure if the students have very constructive energy amongst themselves, but they are really angry on this issue because it's a matter of their privacy being breached. So this privacy being breached, you are in your hostel, a girl or a boy or whosoever is recording and circulating the videos is unacceptable in modern society. And I'm sure that the situation will be dealt in an appropriate manner. I agree with DG Saab what DG Saab has said. I also agree with Manasvi that the politicization of this matter should not be done. It's less than 24 hours into the matter. Because you politicize issues like this and the fire can get out of hand very quickly. We all know who's trying to politicize this issue. I'm not going to get into that. But what I expect from the Chief Minister of Punjab, from the police administration of the Punjab, from the Home Minister of Punjab, is not to act just as people responsible or people in power. They should act as elders of the society. They should act as the sort of parents of these children, because these children are full of energy. Their energy should be directed towards education, towards building the country. And a reassurance coming from the Punjab Chief Minister directly would help in diffusing the situation, but that's me. And as I said earlier, it's not my place to advise the Chief Minister as to how he should run his government, but that's my humble advice. to the Chief Minister, and I have full faith in Bhagwant Mann. I'm sure he'll get to the bottom of it, and I'm sure he will reassure these students in an appropriate manner, in a friendly manner, in a parent-like manner.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Joshi, for putting this into perspective, and really hoping that all stakeholders would act on it soon. And as Dr. Vikram Singh was also pointing out, you need to empathize with the current situation, and let's not forget that there would be several women at this point in time, at least in Chandigarh University, who would be worried about their security, and that's where the administration needs to focus at this point in time rather than indulging in a blame game. Thank you very much, Brinda Arige, Dr. Vikram Singh, Dr. Piyush Joshi and Manasvi Thapar for joining us on The Burning Question.
Fulfill your dream of studying at the world's leading universities, and that too at a reduced cost with Amity's Global Study Program. Study in India with Amity for some years. Then take a transfer to leading universities in the USA, UK, Canada or Australia and earn a foreign university degree. Apply at amity.edu/globalstudy.
Let's take a look at what's making news in the world of sports. England batter David Malan is hoping to share his experience of playing in the PSL with teammates as they prepare for the T20 series. Malan says he knows the pitches in Karachi and Lahore well, while many of his teammates have never played in Pakistan. Augsburg stunned defending Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich in their recent Bundesliga match. The defeat was Bayern's first of the season, and they failed to score for the first time in the league since Feb 2020 after an 87-game run.
बहुत बाहुबली नहीं, केवल कोई ताकत बाहुबल के कारण ये ग्लोबल लीडर के रूप में इमेज बनी हो, ऐसा नहीं। और बाहुबली हम बनना भी चाहेंगे तो केवल अपने कल्याण के लिए नहीं, पूरे विश्व के कल्याण के लिए हम बाहुबली बनना चाहेंगे।
भारत की भूमि से 2024 तक कुछ भी हो, we will create a global news organization from the soil of India.
जो राष्ट्रीय चैनल वो क्षेत्रीय और अंतरराष्ट्रीय बिल्कुल दोनों दिशा में आगे बढ़ दोनों दिशा. You may be one of the channels which is a national channel going regional and international both at the same time. My best wishes to you and your group.
आपको सीए से प्रॉब्लम क्यों नहीं है? आसाम के लोगों के लिए बांग्लादेश के लोगों का आना वो इशू था, यानी कि विदेशी।
उसमें उस सिलसिले में मुझे पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट के अधिकारियों से बातचीत मेरी हुई है। मैंने कहा कि उसमें पूरी कोऑपरेशन करिए पंजाब पुलिस को। जो भी दोषी है, जो सूचना के मुताबिक जो जानकारी मिली है उसके मुताबिक ये मालूम पड़ा कि हिमाचल प्रदेश से संबंधित वो लड़का है जिसने उसको वायरल किया है। के खिलाफ कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे और पूरी हम पंजाब सरकार को उसमें पूरा कोऑपरेशन देंगे निश्चित रूप से, क्योंकि गलत काम किया है तो सजा मिलनी चाहिए।
Fulfill your dream of studying at the world's leading universities, and that too at a reduced cost with Amity's Global Study Program. Study in India with Amity for some years. Then take a transfer to leading universities in the USA, UK, Canada or Australia and earn a foreign university degree. Apply at amity.edu/globalstudy.
भारत की भूमि से 2024 तक कुछ भी हो, we will create a global news organization from the soil of India.
जो राष्ट्रीय चैनल वो क्षेत्रीय और अंतरराष्ट्रीय बिल्कुल दोनों दिशा में आगे बढ़ दोनों दिशा. You may be one of the channels which is a national channel going regional and international both at the same time. My best wishes to you and your group.
आपको सीए से प्रॉब्लम क्यों नहीं है? आसाम के लोगों के लिए बांग्लादेश के लोगों का आना वो इशू था, यानी कि विदेशियों का आना इशू था, ये नहीं कि वो हिंदू है कि मुसलमान है।
वर्ल्ड में, विश्व में, जहां में भी हिंदू है, भारत उनका जननी है, भारत उनका जन्मभूमि है जी। एंड इफ यू आस्क हिंदू नॉट टू कम टू इंडिया, वेयर दे विल गो? सो भारत का ऐतिहासिक दायित्व है, जो अखंड भारत में हिंदू रहता था, you cannot term them as a Pakistani and Bangladeshi. They are Hindu, they are proud Hindu. They are India.
After more than 10 long hours of inspection and questioning the staff members of the Grand Leonie Resort, CBI officials left from the hotel. Statement of more than 25 people have been recorded by CBI in the Sonali Phogat case. Now, the CBI is re-examining the evidences and statements recorded by Goa police. A team of CBI officials and forensic expert likely to inspect Curleys. CBI has moved the Delhi court against Tejasvi Yadav. Now, CBI has filed a
Massive storm over alleged girls' hostel video leak in Chandigarh University. Investigation underway. Huge protests break out in university campus over the alleged video leak. Students question inaction. Two accused, including girl allegedly behind leak of the videos, arrested. The investigation continues. CBI team in action in Goa in the Sonali Phogat death case. Republic reports live from Goa. After Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah, now his aides arrested for assaulting the ACB officials. Big Darul Uloom meeting over Yogi's Madrasa survey. Top clerics back UP government's move. Viewers, the big story right now. Students in the Chandigarh University staged a protest and questioned the inaction over the alleged video leak of the female students from the women's hostel. Two accused have been apprehended by the Punjab police, while a manhunt is underway for the other accused. A Punjab police team has also been deployed to Himachal Pradesh. Here is more.
Chandigarh University incident is taking the turns in a development manner, and now the protest is happening. A march has been rolled out by the girls inside the Chandigarh University, and in fact they are demanding the justice.
A massive protest broke out at the Chandigarh University campus in Mohali after a girl allegedly leaked private videos of her hostel mates online. Earlier on Sunday, the police arrested the accused student who allegedly recorded private videos of hostel girls and sent them to a boy in Shimla. The boy is said to have circulated the videos on social media. While a case has been registered against the accused girl under sections 354 of the IPC and IT Act at the Garuwan police post, and an investigation has been launched into the matter. The university administration and the police denied that more than 60 videos of hostelers were released, claiming that the accused girl student had shared her private video.
सोशल मीडिया पे भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिपोर्ट हुआ कि कुछ लोगों ने, कुछ बच्चों ने जो है सुसाइड करने की कोशिश की, और कुछ शायद ये भी रिपोर्ट हुआ कि किसी की डेथ हुई है। तो ये सरासर गलत है। सुसाइड ना तो किसी ने अटेम्प्ट किया है, ना कोई डेथ हुई है। इसके बारे में मैं बिल्कुल क्लियर करना चाहूँगा। सबसे पहला जो इशू है वो ये था।
The National Commission for Women has taken cognizance of the incident. According to the statement by the NCW chairperson Rekha Sharma, a letter has been written to the Director General of Police of Punjab to immediately file an FIR against the culprits and to deal with the matter strictly and without any laxity. The police says the accused is a first-year MBA student. Denying rumours of affected students committing suicide, the Chandigarh University clarified that the girls had only collapsed and no suicide attempts were made.
ये बात स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूँ कि चंडीगढ़ विश्वविद्यालय के किसी भी विद्यार्थी ऐसी कोई घटना नहीं हुई, ना उन्होंने ऐसा कोई कोशिश भी की है। सोशल मीडिया पे कहा जा रहा है कि 60 बच्चों की MMS बनाई गई है और वो भेजी गई है किसी को। तो इसके बारे में जो प्रिलिमिनरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी की अपनी टीम ने की है और उस बच्चे का जिस पे इल्ज़ाम लगाया जा रहा है और उसका जो मोबाइल है उसको चेक किया गया है, तो ये पाया गया है कि उस लड़की ने अपनी ही कुछ फ़ोटो और कुछ वीडियो जो है अपने किसी बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ शेयर की है। इसके अलावा उसके मोबाइल फ़ोन से और कोई किसी प्रकार का जो मटेरियल है वो नहीं मिला है।
The university management also tried to appeal for calm with the agitating students. While questions are being raised and politics is heating up over the issue, Aam Aadmi Party leaders assured that the Bhagwant Mann government will take strict action on the matter.
देखिए, बिल्कुल कानून अपना काम करेगा। हम लोगों को भी सतर्क रहना चाहिए। हम सिर्फ ये सरकारी तौर पे ऊपर काम नहीं हो सकता। आपको जहां आपने रहना है वहां कोई ऐसा घटना ना हो, उसके लिए कोई कैमरा ना लगाया हो, तो हमें भी चौकन्ने रहना पड़ेगा। तो अगर कानून में अगर है तो वो आदमियों को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा।
The Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister too assured strict action on the accused.
जानकारी मिली उसके मुताबिक ये मालूम पड़ा कि हिमाचल प्रदेश से संबंधित वो लड़का है जिसने उसको वायरल किया है। उसके खिलाफ कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे और पूरी हम पंजाब सरकार को उसमें पूरा कोऑपरेशन देंगे निश्चित रूप से, क्योंकि गलत काम किया है तो सजा मिलनी चाहिए।
And even as the university has declared a 2-day holiday in view of the massive protests, the students continue to demand immediate action.
The students are continuously demanding and alleging that yesterday night the 2 girls have committed the suicide, and police and the Chandigarh University administration, they are just not revealing the fact that the 2 girls have died during the suicide, and in fact they are also alleging certain other demands regarding the safety and the security of the girl students in the hostel as well.
Viewers, the CBI team is pulling out all stops in its investigation into the Sonali Phogat murder. Earlier today, the team visited the Curly's Pub and Bar in North Goa and also the Grand Leone Resort for the 2nd day in a row, the hotel where Sonali Phogat stayed in Goa.
Nearly a month after the death of BJP leader Sonali Phogat, the mystery surrounding her alleged murder remains. After the transfer of the case from the Goa police, the CBI is now in action mode.
So the team of CBI officials have arrived out here at Curly's Pub and Bar. Remember, in the Sonali Phogat murder case, the CBI and the forensic team, the forensic experts have arrived out here at Curly's Bar and Restaurant. Remember, yesterday the forensic team had done examinations of the facts and evidences at Grand Leone Resort, and in fact now the CBI officials and the forensic experts are out here to examine the facts and evidences at the Curly's.
The CBI team is visiting all the places Sonali Phogat last visited in the hours leading to her death.
Right outside Curly's Pub and Bar Restaurant. Remember, the visuals out here. Republic TV is giving you exclusive visuals from the Curly's Pubs and Bar. And remember, the CBI officials yesterday collected evidences for 10 long hours. Investigation took place at Grand Leone Resort, where Sonali Phogat was staying, and in fact Sudhir Sangwan were also staying. And the same night, on 22nd of August, they visited out here at the Curly's Pub and Restaurant Bar. And remember, now the CBI official and the CFSL team is collecting all the evidences in regards of Sonali Phogat case.
The CBI team has questioned the staff at the Grand Leone Hotel where Sonali Phogat stayed, and the focus is now on what happened at the Curly's Bar.
All the evidences has been collected by CBI officials at the Curly's Pub and Bar. Remember, Yesterday, CBI officials were examining the facts at Grand Leone Resort, where Sonali Phogat with her PA Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder was staying at Grand Leone Resort at L23 and L17 in Grand Leone Resort. The examination of fact and evidences took place for 10 long hours, and now the CBI team and the forensic experts have arrived out here.
The CBI team also visited the Grand Leone Resort for the second day in a row as part of the investigation.
We are at the very spot where the Central Bureau of Investigation is present, and in fact this is the Grand Leone Resort wherein Sonali Phogat and Sudhir Sangwan, the PA of the BJP politician Sonali Phogat, was in fact present on the night on the day of, in fact, 22nd of August. They checked into the same resort. They were staying there, in fact. Following which, in the evening, she went at the Curly's, the infamous Curly's restaurant and bar, and in fact, that is the place wherein the whole crime took place, wherein Sonali Phogat was allegedly given drugs by her PA Sudhir Sangwan. Remember, in last 20 days, Goa police has already investigated this matter and also have filed a report in regards to the investigation.
The Goa police has already arrested 5 people in connection with the case, including her close associates. But will more skeletons tumble out of the closet as the CBI probes the matter? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
In a joint operation by the Indian Army and the police, the jurisdiction of Sangaldan has recovered various arms and ammunitions. The jurisdiction of Sangaldan falls in Gul in Ramban. The arms and ammunitions recovered are 1 under-barrel grenade launcher, 1 Chinese pistol with magazine, a knife and 4 AK-47 magazines among many other. Meanwhile, a major tragedy was averted along the international border in Samba. Twin terror threats were averted in the Jammu region. A terror hideout was busted in the Ramban region of Jammu and Kashmir. And mortar shells were safely destroyed by the bomb disposal squad. The shells were destroyed using controlled explosion by the bomb disposal squad of the Jammu and Kashmir police. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Khalistani elements attempted to use the Gurudwara Kartarpur Sahib in Pakistan for anti-India activities. SFJ released video of Ardas for success of Khalistan referendum voting. Khalistani terrorist Paramjit Pamma made request for this at the Gurudwara Kartarpur Sahib. It's important to mention now that in 2019, India had raised the concern of Khalistani propaganda at Kartarpur Sahib Gurudwara, and this is the complete story.
In an unfortunate incident, some Khalistani elements attempted to use the Kartarpur Sahib Gurdwara in Pakistan for anti-India activities. When the pro-Khalistani group banned in India, Sikh for Justice released a video of prayers being done for the success of Khalistan referendum voting. SFJ terrorist Paramjit Pamma had requested Ardas at Gurudwara Kartarpur Sahib for success of Khalistan referendum voting in Canada starting from September 18th. The banned pro-Khalistani group released the video of prayers being done at the Sikh holy site in Pakistan. It is pertinent to mention that India had already raised their concerns about the Khalistani propaganda at Kartarpur Sahib Gurudwara way back in 2019. Speaking to Republic over this incident, the Bharatiya Janata Party leader Majinder Sirsa said that Pakistan just wants to create an anti-India atmosphere. BJP leader RP Singh slammed the banned pro-Khalistani group SFJ for spreading propaganda to disintegrate India and said that the group can only dream of Khalistan as nothing will be achieved by this group. It is important to mention that the SFJ, a separatist organization, has previously been labelled illegal by the Indian government. In accordance with the UAPA Act, the Indian government banned SFJ in July 2019 for its role in encouraging secession and violent militancy in Punjab, as well as the 2020 Sikh referendum. In particular, their actions attempted to divide relationships between the communities and destabilize the peace and communal harmony in the Punjab state. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
The body of a minor girl was recovered from a sugarcane field at Karbi Anglong in Assam in the presence of locals and the district magistrate in the case. The body of the girl was identified to be that of a 16-year-old who went missing on the 13th of September. The girl is suspected to have been killed by her father, who is currently on the run. Speaking on the discovery of the body, officer in charge of Bakalia Ghat police station, Nobajit Das, stated that the body was found by a local who found the pit at the sugarcane field when he went to cut the grass. He further added that the police dug the pit, recovered the body, and further facts to be ascertained after a post-mortem is conducted. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
The Darul Uloom Deoband held a meeting